What if I told you that behind Cha Eun-woo's picture-perfect life, his glowing visuals, top grades, and polished idol persona, there's a hidden story that's far more human than flawless. A story about first love, quiet heartbreak, and a promise that shaped his future. This isn't a scandal, a rumor, or fan fiction. This is the part of Eun-woo's past that most never hear about. So stick with me till the end, because once you know it, you'll never look at him the same way again. Long before the cameras, the concerts, or the red carpets, he was just Dongmin, a high school boy in uniform, keeping his head down, focused on the books, and silently nursing a crush that would never see the light of day. She wasn't famous. She probably didn't even notice the way his eyes followed her when she passed. What drew him in wasn't beauty or popularity, it was how she talked about music, how she loved FT Island, how she'd hum their songs like the world wasn't listening. And that's what got to him. Her sincerity. Her joy. It stirred something in him that words couldn't explain. But here's the twist, he never told her. Not even once. Because from a young age, Eun-woo had made a promise to himself and to his father. No dating until college. Not because he wasn't allowed to feel, but because he had chosen discipline over desire. He believed that dreams needed space to grow and that sometimes, love had to wait. So, instead of chasing that crush, he used it. He poured those quiet feelings into music, into acting, into practice rooms where no one saw the boy working past midnight, holding on to a dream bigger than any high school romance. Years passed, and with them came new experiences, including one quiet relationship he would later mention in a whisper during an interview. No flashy reveal, no mess, just honesty. He had a girlfriend once as a trainee. It didn't last, but it mattered, because even though it ended, it added to the layers of who he was becoming. Not the idol, not the face genius, but the young man figuring out what it means to love, to let go, and to still move forward. And that's what sets Eun-woo apart. He never turned his private life into a performance. He never let fame turn him into a headline chaser. Instead, he stayed grounded in the promises he made and the person he wanted to become. He let love come and go quietly, with dignity and without regret. While the world admired his looks, he was building something far more rare: character. So if you've ever looked at Eun-woo and thought he seemed too perfect, maybe that's because he chose a different kind of strength. The kind that stays silent when it hurts. The kind that walks away from love when it means staying loyal to your path. The kind that remembers a girl who loved FT Island and uses that memory as motivation to keep climbing. One step at a time. If this story moved you, drop A in the comments for the boy who loved in silence, stayed true to his word, and turned heartbreak into purpose. And share this with someone who still believes that real love, even when unspoken, can shape everything.